Hey guys, it's Brian here again with another ceiling fan video, and I present to you a 52-inch Hunter Original from 1988. Uses a 1.1 amp 3-speed reversible motor, and it is in as-is condition. I have not modified this fan in any way other than this fan did not come with the original canopy, but lucky for me, I had a white original canopy lying around in a parts box. So really was no big deal that it didn't have the original canopy. Unfortunately, the fan has a couple of issues. First of all, there are some marks on the blades, as you can see, but on the other side of the blades it is completely clean, so I will be flipping them over if I ever plan to install this fan in any location. The second thing is obviously the spotlight kit that it came with has a broken light. That spotlight will be coming off and will immediately be going in the trash or in the scrap bin because it's pretty much not salvageable. It's a clean break on the arm there. So really no big loss. I don't really care for the spotlight on this fan anyway. But other than that, the fan is actually in very good condition. The brass is beautiful. No scratches or anything on it. As you can see, absolutely gorgeous. And this is actually my very first white and brass original that I've ever owned. I have owned many different finishes of Hunter Originals. This is one that I have actually been after for quite some time, and I got lucky when I went to the Cleveland Habitat for Humanity Restore on the east side and found this in a box for 10 bucks. So I love it. I plan on keeping this. Unfortunately, it did not come with a switch cap, but that's an easy fix. I just so happen to have a spare white switch cap. I just did not use it for this video. So anyway, let's go ahead and we'll demonstrate the light kit. The one socket obviously doesn't work. Pretty sure it's got a burnt out bulb. And those are the original bulbs that it came with. And we'll go ahead and do the fan. Starting with low. And I apologize for the background noise. It's currently storming outside as we are getting the remnants of the tropical storm that hit Florida earlier this week. And the hissing noise that you're hearing in the background is actually the fan that's over my workbench. The bearings are a little noisy, but this fan is completely silent. Absolutely perfect. This fan is so smooth. Runs great. Medium. It does have a wobble to it. One of the blades is slightly bent. I do intend to fix it eventually, but for testing purposes, the fan is just as is. Actually, it doesn't wobble really all that badly. Moving a pretty strong amount of air, typical for a Hunter Original. As you all know, these things are fantastic air movers. And high. Like I said, the wobble's really not all that bad. It's just exaggerated by that broken spotlight. And like all originals, it moves a massive amount of air. It's a great high speed. Runs silent. Absolutely love this fan. And we'll go ahead and shut her down, do a spin down time. One of the weird things that I noticed about this fan and the 1.1 amp 86 original that is in my bedroom is that the reverse switch runs in the opposite direction. So for downdraft, you point it up, and for updraft, you point it down. It's kind of a weird thing with these. I don't know if that's typical or if the wires are just crossed, but honestly, it seems to work for it, so I'm not going to touch it. But yeah, this fan runs really smooth. Definitely plan to keep this one in the collection. As most of you know, originals are my favorite ceiling fans. So I covet, especially these 1.1 amp 1980s originals. These are major childhood fans for me. Used to see these all the time when I go down to Florida to visit family. Especially, as most of you know, Disney World, when I was a kid in the 90s, was full of them. And there's still some remaining in the park today. Mostly white, brown, and the various colors that Disney painted them. White and polished brass is not something that's entirely very common for me to see, at least in my experience. So that's why this one is special. So yeah, that's my 52-inch Hunter original from 1988. I will put a clip of the motor tag at the end of the video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Keep watching, more videos to come.